You can use your quick maths to do the multiplication. -5 times 6 is -30. -30 times -3 gets me a +90. Okay, you add your exponents because it's multiplication. So 3 plus 4 is 7, but wait. You missed one. What exponent is on this guy? 1. When you don't see an exponent, please put a 1 so that you remember to add them or multiply, whatever the situation is. So 3 plus 4, 8. So you actually have x to the 8th. Okay? Questions? Moving on. Okay, try number 2. This is power to a power. Multiply your exponents there. Let's see what you get. So we're going to leave it as 2 to the 20th and y to the 12th because we're just going to distribute our 4 and multiply that out. Okay, onward. Same kind of situation in number 3. Try it. If you tried it, you can always check in your calculator to see how pleasant or unpleasant the number is, but 4 to the 15th power, no.
Is that more than 2 to the 20th?
I'm guessing probably. Yes. Okay. So we're going to leave it like this. I just multiplied my exponents. Okay, so on this one, you do have some hidden exponents. This -3 is to the first power. B is also to the first power. So you should remember that whenever you go to distribute. I see a lot of people who didn't take -3 to the second power. Also, let's talk about that. How should you write it? You should write it as -3 in parentheses, the power of 2, because you're taking -3 to the power of 2, not -3 squared. Okay? And then a to the 6, I see that around the room, that's good. Maybe you forgot B, don't forget them. It's got a power of 1, so I multiply 1 times 2, B squared. And C to the 8th. Okay. This is a situation where it would be kind of tacky if you left it like this, okay? So -3 squared, that's an easy one. 9, +9, right? So it's -9 times -9. Any number squared that's negative should be positive. So 9a to the 6 over b squared c to the 8th is better than what you just had. I'm not saying you need to, but it might help you to write it out of the parentheses and then like mark your like terms combine. You do you. If you don't need to do that, that's fine because you're just combining like terms after all, but it might help you to write it out of the parentheses first, since you have to do that with subtraction, typically speaking. When you go to combine this, you should get this. If you don't have that, then let's think about some common mistakes. What happened to the x squared term? Canceled, right? -10 plus 10 is 0. So make sure that canceled out. Also, why do I have -4x and not -5x? How many x's are right here? 1. So again, your invisible ones are going to be what maybe you get tripped up by. So it's 1 minus 5. Okay. Finish up number 6 if you have not. Once you try number 6, this is what you should get. You distribute and then combine your like terms. Hold on, I gotta move it over. No. Okay. So it is -18. If you are not getting that for number 6, ask for help. Okay? Okay, check your work there. Let's move on. So you are doing 7, 8, 9, 10. It does have these special products rules at the top. I never use those. So if you want to use them, you can, but I never do. I just multiply it out, okay? And that's fine with me if you do that. If you'd like to see an example of the box method, I will show you what this looks like. I'm not going to work it out, but if you wanted to use a box method on like number 7, since it's a little bit more obnoxious, you could do it like this. And then you just put your terms on the outside, okay? Again, I don't care how you multiply, as long as you're getting the right answer. Choose what you prefer. Obviously, the 3x plus 2 is what goes on the outside. So we'll do it like this. Probably could have given myself more space. 3x plus 2, maybe whatever. No. No? Okay, maybe not. 3x plus 2. And then on the inside, we got 12x to the third plus 11x squared plus 5x minus 8. I for sure should move this out. All right. Whenever we're doing long division, we are comparing first to first. So I am comparing 3x to 12x to the third. And you are asking yourself, 3x times what is 12x to the third?
4x squared.
4x squared. Okay, you should write that above the 11x squared because that's where the x squareds are at, right? So 4x squared goes here. And you are now going to distribute and multiply 4x squared to both of these terms, 3x and 2, okay? I'll do it in different colors. So if I multiply that out, I get obviously 12x to the third. And 4x squared times 2, we're doing this distribution. 4x squared times 2 is 8x squared. At this point, you are now going to subtract. Okay, please be careful at this step. When you subtract, just change the signs. So subtract, and then if it was a negative, I would change it to a positive, but because it's a positive, I'll just say negative. Because at that point, then you can just add them up. Subtracting a negative, or adding the opposite sign, same thing as subtracting. So now we cancel out, and 11x squared minus 8x squared is 3x squared. When you do long division, you then bring down the next term, so 5x. And again, you were comparing first to first. So comparing 3x to 3x squared. 3x times what is 3x squared? X. You can also do division at that step. That confuses me. So x, put at the top, and now I'm distributing the x. X times 3x is 3x squared. Oh, sorry, different color. 3x squared. And x times 2 is 2x. I should have given myself more room. Oh well. Okay. You are subtracting, so change the signs. So minus, minus. These should cancel. And now I'm left with, 3x. And then bring down the minus 8. I told you to write small, and I didn't do it myself. Okay. And then last thing, again, compare first to first. This should be the last go around. 3x compared to 3x. 3x times what is 3x? 1. Okay. So plus 1 at the top should be the last thing. Whenever you distribute it, whoops, we are going to get 3x plus 2. Don't forget to change your signs. So minus, minus, and subtract. Oh, I didn't do it in a different color this time. Again, these cancel, and you are left with negative 8 minus 2 is negative 10. So that is your remainder. You will sometimes get a remainder, usually, right? So to write your final answer, I put 4x squared plus x plus 1. And then my remainder is negative 10. So you can do this a couple ways. I'm going to go ahead and do plus negative 10, and then over the, I think we would call it the divisor, 3x plus 2, okay? I'm saying that's what's left over. I tried to divide it by 3x plus 2. It did not work, and so that is my answer. I'm going to talk about how to get you started on the last one here. Okay, I think the easiest way to approach this is to fill in your missing term with a 0. Maybe you remember that. What term are you missing? X to the fourth, x squared, x constant. What's missing? X to the third. You are also missing a term. here? X squared, and then the constant, what's missing on that one? X. Okay, so you could fill in both your missing terms with zeros. I did that whenever I worked it out. You may be able to do it without that, but to prevent mistakes and to prevent confusion, I would say fill it in with a 0, okay? So when you go to do this one, we're doing x squared plus 0x plus 2 on the outside, and then on the inside we are using 8x to the 4th plus 0x to the 3rd, because we were missing that term, plus 12x squared plus 7x. It was going to be a fun one, minus 18. All right. Again, you're comparing first to first, distributing, subtract. So try it, and then if you are not getting this, let me know. I'm not going to say it out loud.